The last general kind of permit is outdoor seating. It's really very simple. Any restaurant on the island that wishes to provide outdoor seating for their patrons, we issue them a permit as well. It's a little bit of a challenge right now with Southtown, but
what are we doing with that? Are we
well, the liquor permit, the liquor license is an issue.
I thought it would be.
I thought it, as long as it was within
And really, it's not really safe. I mean, the chairs would be, well, I talked to Sarah. Sarah, this is what she told me she was going to do. That because they put in a safety plan, they never consulted us, because they, that's their safety plan. They can't have those seats underneath the, scaffold. Well, actually, it surprises me because it's just their safety plan. But after the guys stop working at 4:30, then they can do it. And on the weekends, because they're not working on the weekends. So they
They had been talking about taking one of the lanes that
the problem that I remember from years ago was that you had to have, if you're serving liquor, you had to have a closed, defined space. Because it's just like when the guys are drinking, the alcohol, were drinking beer, if they try to walk outside of that, they have to stop and say, no, you can't, you have to stay.
But weren't we going to do that? We were going to say, here are the areas where you can do it, and
you have to put up, you have to define, there's some screwy rule about, you have to have a confined, defined space.
And also their safety zone really goes into that area. It comes really close because they have, they go out this much, and then they leave us this much, and then they can't really put their, and they're
own safety.
Yeah, the safety is your side, and I remember that you had to have a defined space to serve liquor.
Yeah.
And if you had to tell your patrons that you can't take they can't go out and sit on a park bench and drink their beer. They have to stay within that space.
Right.
I don't even know how old that rule is, or or if it's
still in existence. That's for sure.
Yeah. So that's why I raised on the emails.
Yeah. And it's that, and then their safety plan just doesn't give you the space to do it.
I still don't understand why CBA has anything to do, since we're New York State, whether we do not issue a liquor permit, but that's another problem.